Winnipeg's at Minnesota, 7 o'clock East at the XL Energy Center. The Jets of Winnipeg opened the betting as the $5 underdogs, and the total at 5.5. And since those markets opened this one up, we've had ourselves a good old-fashioned flip of the lines in this one. Right now, Winnipeg's the $1.10 favorites on the money line, with the total remaining at 5.5 goals. Currently, the Wild get the 1.5 at home, and at the moment, we're seeing just a little buyback on the handle here, as 55% of the betting public is backing Minnesota again. And speaking of Minnesota, they really got cold at the wrong time of the year. They've dropped 4 of their last 5 games and scored outright victories in just 3 of their last 10. They're going up against a Winnipeg squad who's amongst the hottest teams in the National Hockey League right now. The Jets have won their last 7 straight, and they're a ridiculous 13-1 in their last 14 games. Now, scoring-wise, bunch of unders recently in these Winnipeg games. 3-0 to the under in their last trio of matchups. Meanwhile, on the other side, a very similar sentiment as Minnesota games went 2-1 to the under themselves. So with all those consistent scoring trends in mind, I wouldn't be surprised to see this total close out at an even 5 flat. That said, though, it is the Stanley Cup playoffs, so sometimes you just never know what you're going to get when it comes to the scoring. And regardless of where this total ends up at, I'm just a little bit more focused on the sides in this matchup here. I'm also looking to tail this Winnipeg squad, who's a dominant 5-1 in their head-to-head matchups with Minnesota this year. So all told, I'm going to pick the underdog, Winnipeg Jets, winning this one outright for some moneyline cash.